Hey, hey, beloveds. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's been a minute since I've been on. I've been taking care of our new beloved little princessa in our home. And so having a new kitten is so much like having a child. Like I didn't even realize. Like we got our last kitten. Hey, beloved Layla, I see you. Our last cat, he was like 4 months old, and so it was an easy transition. Our new cat that we were gifted last Wednesday is a little like 2 weeks old, so she like needs all of our attention, all of our time, and so I have been hibernating with that little princessa is her name, and during that time, it made me think how something so small can make such a huge change in your life. And we have to really look at how we allow little things to make a big imprint in our life. And then the opposite of that is how we have big things come from something very small, and so it's really all in our perspective. Who would have thought, like I said, that, having a little kitten would change our life, but our lives are so, completely changed now because of this little kitten. And so we have to start to really look at that. And that's exactly what this new moon is teaching us: to know ourselves, to know ourselves, to know ourselves, to know ourselves. If we have learned anything in 2020, it was that we need to learn and know ourselves better. And now here in 2021, we need to be able to apply that, because when challenges come, when change comes, we need to be able to say, you know what, regardless of what's going on out there, I got this. I know my spiritual practice, my spiritual journey is solid. Nothing is going to shake me or break me. And so this is what we are experiencing. And today is the first day of the Mercury shadow. So we're about to have the first Mercury retrograde of 2021. So it came in like a lion, right? 2021 is coming in like a lion, because we can't be weak. We can't be small. We can't play anymore. We have to know ourselves so we can bring that fullness out. Remember the theme. The theme of 2021 is personal freedom. How is that playing out in your life today? How did it play out with the new moon of yesterday? And how is that playing out now? How is that playing out every single day? Think of your word. Think of your, intentions that you have set for the year, for the quarter, for, the new moon. We are not being tested, beloved. We are being strengthened. We are being, fortified. And so see this time, growth is not easy. We think about the struggle of a butterfly. A butterfly has to really go through something. A snake takes 28 days to shed its skin. We must recognize and allow ourselves to truly know that we can shift, that we can heal, that we can change. And as I said at the beginning, a small thing can have a huge impact in your life. And a big thing, can create a small ripple, and that small ripple then can go into something else. And so, it's important that we allow ourselves to feel, to heal, to explore, to examine, to exhume. If something is buried deep within us, exhume it so it can be expressed and released. And so just wanted to give you a little bit of that insight. We are doing well. I'm so excited about Empowered Tarotista. That's another reason that you haven't seen that much of me. Empowered Tarotista is where we are really diving into how tarot plays out in our life and how it can empower us. And so Empowered Tarotista, if you are, interested, the link is in bio. The enrollment is always open, so you can always join, and you will always get a yearly membership. And so this is, hey Bree. Bree is in our Empowered Tarotistas. And so absolutely. And so tonight we're going to be diving into the major arcana story, and really how the major arcana are really our archetypes for what we see out in the world. And so what we're seeing out in the world right now is similar to the tower, right? We could think of the Capitol, all of these different things as like the tower, and that whole system is being broken down. And because it's being broken down, something new is emerging. And so, think of that tower and that, change comes from often destruction. Destruction also then goes into reconstruction, right? It doesn't have to be destroyed. And so we are learning so much, and we're going to be diving in to the major arcana stories and how that, impacts us every single day, especially once we know our tarot profile. And once we start to apply all of those different things. And so, what else? What else? And so, yeah, easing into 2021 hasn't been easy. So, just take it easy. Self care, self care. I'll be sharing something very special. I did mention to you, I think it was a few days ago, about the Sage Don't Age Society. And so, I'll be on Clubhouse very soon with that. So, stay tuned. If you're in Clubhouse, please follow me. I am Tonya Gonzalez on Clubhouse. I'll be getting on there, and Miana is also on there too. We got Miana on Clubhouse too, so she is also Miana Melendez. And so, the Sage Don't Age Society, it's not just about our outer beauty, it's truly about our inner beauty. It is about, knowing that as we have aged now, we are saging. We are not getting older, we are getting wiser. We're not getting, nothing is, I'm sorry, feels like there's a piece of hair, something's floating by me here. We are, thank you. I've been using these new products from this beautiful Canadian black woman, Araba Cosmetics. So give them a try. Araba, follow her, Araba Cosmetics. And my skin is on glow. OMG, you guys, I have to tell you, Pure Shea. Follow Pure Shea store. Oh my gosh. So this morning I bathed in my sexy shea butter soap. Felt so good. And then, I'm sorry, I had to just change my whole thing because you said something about my hair, so it made me think about how my shower experience has turned into my total chamber. So I my shea soap, and then my Kush sugar scrub, and then after that I put on 1,000, it's called exotic whipped shea cream. It is amazing. So yes, I feel like a goddess. And both of these companies, Black Parade, are, black owned small business. And so yes, hair and skin are black owned business. I always believe in supporting black owned business, even if it takes a month to get here to Mexico. I am always about supporting. So thank you so much for the compliment. I do agree, the curls are popping, the fro is glowing. So thank you so much. And so I forgot what I was saying now. But yes, our self-care. And you know what? And I'm so glad you said that about the curls, because my self-care really began, my self-care journey, when I began to love my hair. I used to hate my hair, and because I hated my hair, I didn't like myself. I hated that it was kinky, that it was nappy. And I remember people would tell me, oh, your hair is crazy. My hair is not crazy. Do you know how, Spirit told me, do you know how deep the roots of your connection to the motherland go? Look at the kink of your curl. And I was like, wow. I always thought, because our last name, my maiden last name is Hamilton, that we had more, and because I know my great grandmother passed and that I had a Mexican great grandfather, I thought that our ancestry was definitely more European. And so, no, Spirit one day just dropped that knowledge on me and said, look at your hair. Your hair is your connection to the motherland. Don't ever forget, it's right there in your hair, right? And I was like, damn, thank you. I felt like that was definitely a blessing from the divine. And so my self-care, my well-being started with my hair, learning to love it, learning how and what it needed, what it didn't need it. Yeah, and I've been rocking natural hair now for 20 years. So for me, at first, it was an act of rebellion in my all-white school when I was a school librarian. And here now it is a thing with the natural hair. So yeah, I just got tired of spending all that time in the hair salon. I got tired of, always worrying if it was straight or not. I wanted to go to the beach and not have to worry all the time about a relaxer. So I was like, I'm just going to go natural. So I did a big chop. Oh my gosh, I think Miana must have been in 6th or 7th grade. And so I've been natural ever since. And so, yes, our Sage Don't Age Society is teaching us about that inner worth, that inner value. Because guess what, beloveds? Worthiness is free. Worthiness is free. And so empowering tarotistas using their superpower of intuition and connecting with women of all ages and Sage Don't Age. Hey beloved, I see you, Hannah. Happy New Year, beloved sister. Hannah is a friend of mine. We lived together in Spain for a couple of months a few years ago. So yes, beloved. So allow yourself to be mindful, to be connected, to be conscious, and get ready. We are in the shadow of Mercury retrograde. Back things up, get things ready. Our Mercury retrograde is coming up. So use this as a time to heal, not to be distracted by things going wrong. No, use it as a time to heal whatever is coming up from the past that is asking to be healed and then revealed. And so I will be seeing you again very soon, beloveds. Happy Thursday. Sending you so much love and light. And until next time, peace and blessings.